Welcome, everyone. I come to you with the September 2025 energy update, freshly channeled this morning. And it's going to be a little bit shorter, which is not bad. I think what was different this time is that they said the energies we had in the recent months had an accelerating feeling for many of us. So you were out of touch a little bit. It was not really matching your inner world. So right away they pointed out this is going to be different in September. There is not this one particular energy stream or timeline we are all in or on, but there are many different possibilities. You can attach to many different paces. For example, there might be a shortcut for you, and the other one has to go a little bit of an extra round. And however, it will be fully aligned with your inner pace. So I love this because they said in recent months, many of us might have felt a little bit out of breath because we were not fast enough or we were not catching really up. I had at least a feeling of this. And other people might have felt like, oh, we are always ahead and the energy is never fast enough for us. But in September, everything is going to be feeling a little bit more aligned for us, and we feel more synchronicity is happening with our inner world and our outer world, and we feel we're again more aligned with everything. And I think this is good news, especially for those of us who feel a little bit out of breath, a little bit worn out, a little bit strained on the physical vessel. All right, so I will not keep you up. I will show you the channeling right away. We will encourage you to start new thinking, to look at things as if it was the first time you were looking at these things. And do not rely on old thinking. Do not rely on old experience. It's not useful anymore. Try to only observe and not evaluate right away. Try to be out of your mind, out of your head as much as possible. Try to be just in a perceptive state. Try only to live and observe. And less to analyze and understand. Because you can only understand from a mindset that you have already mastered. And how can you have already mastered things? You rely very heavily doing this on information from the past, from your experience. But how can you judge any situation at hand from an old experience when it is a new, completely new experience? You're not the same you have been. You're a very new person. When you wake up in the morning, you're a very new person. You're not the same one that went to bed last night. Therefore, do not judge any day on the basis of the days you have already had. It's a new one. It doesn't want to be judged. It wants to be lived, experienced. And if anything happens that is new and exciting and maybe not right away understandable for you, if you need to take a step back and protect yourself, as you say, from what you experience, if you cannot be all in, all open in that experience of this particular day, step back and just observe. Do not try to label anything and do not try to evaluate or analyze. You can only ever analyze in hindsight, never in the moment. All right. So, as to sum this up, I think they made this perfectly clear. We are to watch everything unfolding or unfold basically without labeling it, without analyzing too much, judging too much, and being our own life's comment, you know. So, you have a life and you do not have to explain everything as you go. So, let it happen to you and write the story. Don't try to explain everything on the go. Yeah, we make life a lot more complicated sometimes. So when I look around me and yeah, also myself, I'm not different from any one of you. We like to gather knowledge. We like to understand more. We like to be on top of everything, and we like to the feeling of being in control. And very often, this we translate with knowledge. But is that really so? So, funny enough, a year ago, I think it was in September, the Sun people came up and I did a channeling. I think I deleted it again from YouTube because then I thought, who wants to know anything in a year from now about the energies of September 2024, right? But here we go. And they said something very interesting. They said, from now on, you have new eyes. You will see everything with new pair of eyes. And we did basically, yeah, we could understand the meaning behind this. But now, in hindsight, it truly has a lot more depth than I've ever credited this message with. And so many things in hindsight, it does make more sense. It is true to us on a different level. It is true to you. You understand your life much better now than when you were actually being in that situation. So let me know what you think, what you experience in September, and let's just be open for what is to unfold.